Welcome all to Real Talk Interviews, the show where we interview people, joined by lovely guest Quinn. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I just got into Brampton, into the GTA,
Hell yeah,
and
man.
it's different.
How different is it?
Um, Actually, not that much. It looks like okay. It's copy pasted London, but like fresher paint.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, like the
that's a
buildings are
good
the same,
comparison. Yeah, yeah.
but they're fresher.
Have you been anywhere
Fresher.
other than Brampton outside of London, Ontario?
Um, oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I've been through Quebec, but I've spent
Ooh.
a fair bit of time on the East Coast.
Hell yeah.
And the East Coast is great because the East Coast isn't like this.
Mhm.
They got like cute little wooden painted buildings.
Yeah.
I love it out there.
That's pretty cool. It's simpler. It's way simpler than.
I've always wanted to travel within Canada. It's expensive to travel within Canada, though.
Have you ever been to the East Coast?
No.
It's super cheap. So you can
Really?
honest to God, I think two of us there and back to I think we flew like Kitchener to Halifax was $300.
That is not bad at all.
Holy shit.
That was last October. So I don't know. I mean, that's almost a year ago now. So I don't
Yeah.
know if the
Yeah.
prices have changed. But no, it was super cheap. And then once you're out there, like cost of living, like you can go out to eat dinner and you're fine. Like you go out and like it's like $14 a plate. But then you go to the grocery store and you try to buy like chips, or you go to buy like Coke, like actual like name brand stuff, and it's like $2 more.
So groceries are more
Wow.
expensive, but going
But-
out to eat.
But you go to the like farmer's market and now like a head of cabbage is like $1.
Right. So vegetables will be cheaper.
Huh.
It's just, but I don't know.
It's just what it is, I guess. Because
Yeah.
I've heard that like the territories and stuff, like going to the grocery stores, are like way more expensive than like getting it here because of transport.
Well,
Yeah.
especially oh my god,
Yeah.
none of it. They like
Yeah.
airlift everything in.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Like, I don't know, because like talking about what is it, Nova Scotia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like is it similar or is it like in terms of like groceries and stuff like that or?
No, it's just like it's cheap if you cook for yourself,
Right.
and it's cheap if you go to a restaurant.
Mm.
But if you want to buy your like corn syrup,
Mm.
your fizzy corn syrup, it's a little more expensive.
Oh no, not my sody pop. What? I love my sody pop though. No, okay, that's good to know. I don't know, cause like, yeah, I'm kind of the same with you, Nathan.
I
where,
want to
like,
travel. Like I want to see Canada. Like there's so much beautiful stuff to see.
I went to like a cottage area up north, and it was really nice.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, people. It's because everyone wants to stay in Toronto, which I'm not a huge fan of.
There's a lot of Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like I understand, whatever. It's a bunch of different cities that elect their own mayors, but like it does feel like one long city.
Yeah.
Like it
Like
just
the GTA.
yeah, like as almost like if it's like a sort of like there's an area around Toronto that's greater than the city itself.
Yeah. That's fair.
That's kind of how the city's evolved, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like North York used to be separate
Yeah.
Yeah.
and have its own mayor and all that shit, and now if that became a part of the city of Toronto, and then yeah, like you said, the GTA, like it kind of all feels like Toronto, but nothing really feels like downtown Toronto.
I think the difference is in London, like the second London touches one of the like small towns near it, we're like annexed, incorporated. No more mayor, no more. You get to vote for our mayor.
Yeah.
You get to
You
deal
get
with
to
our
vote.
politics.
Yeah.
Welcome, Byron. You're a suburb now. You're
Damn.
You
have
guys
some,
just picked up Byron recently.
picked up Byron.
Nice. It's a good pickup.
What?
Damn, it's time for a new pickup.
I the issue is it's
Got try out any other cities around there?
I don't want any of the other cities in London. Like I hate London, but I hate St. Thomas more.
Oh, okay.
This is beef that matters to 20 people.
The 20. No,
Yeah.
no, no.
But the 20 people that know, they know.
They know. Damn.
It's Southern Ontario is kind of a hellscape. It's all like you can see the pieces of like pristine, beautiful forest,
Yeah.
and surrounding it is an ocean of pavement.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just asphalt as far as the eye can see.
It's crazy though, because I remember going to London and like there was a lot of amazing like with the park. It's really beautiful stuff. And then like
I don't even think I've been out there before.
no,
To London?
Ah, to London.
If you go, just do the Thames Valley Parkway. It's so there's a river that splits London in two, and along it is a bunch of rivers and walking paths. Well, sorry, not rivers, one river.
Right.
You walk the course of, but it's beautiful. It's a bunch of like managed park space and like just wild habitat, and it's beautiful. But it's wild because then you like step like 10 feet out, and you're downtown London, like you're in the thick of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's nice walks too. It's not like it's long walks, but it's nice
did you?
walks.
I think we walked all the way from like where I was to downtown.
We
the one
did.
day. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a 3-hour walk.
What?
We basically did like Lord,
Yeah.
you know Lord of the
Wow.
Rings where like you had to take the ring to
Yeah.
yeah, we had to do that shit for
That's a
London.
serious trek.
Can I like slang check here? Like if I told you, hey, you want to go on a mish to Sobeys, would you know?
Mish, that's like London slang?
Yeah. Do you know?
Yeah,
Does
like,
that
is it-
translate?
Yeah, I've heard Mish before.
Okay.
I can't say it's really being used too much in Toronto, but it's like, yeah, you're going on a mission.
Yeah. Okay. Because we, I don't know. I've had I hang out with too many Americans, and I say stuff like that, and they're like,
As Americans,
Americans
though.
they don't know Mish?
they got bad slang, man.
Yeah.
But I've picked
What's like
up.
the weirdest like American slang that you picked up?
Southerners will call all pop Coke.
What?
That's fucking weird.
Why?
Like I walk up and I'm like it walks into my house. I have a Southerner over, okay, Alabama boy, comes into my house, asks me for a Coke, and I'm like, no, I got a ginger ale, and he's like, that's fine. I'm like, hey, why'd you ask for Coke?
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
No, and that's just pop.
I've heard the
That's
soda
funny.
pop debate though. Like
I'm-
some people say soda, some people say pop.
I say both.
Yeah.
I feel like I
Yeah.
say both pretty regularly. I
Me
feel like
too.
Mm-hmm.
if I'm asking for one, it's a pop, and if I'm talking about the beverage as a whole, it's soda.
Okay. It's so weird. Like Coke is like just immediately like deemed as the soda for all of it. Like,
The Coca-Cola Corporation is like immensely powerful.
well,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? It's not. You're acting like it's a monopoly or something.
I think it would be like really funny if we went to like a South American Coca-Cola factory and we maybe we tried to do a little labor organizing. Maybe something funny would happen to one of us. Maybe I don't
Have you had South American Coca-Cola?
It is.
tastes
It is
so
great.
good.
It's so good.
Because they use sugar cane.
It's because it's in glass. It's because it's
Glass hits different.
Yeah, it
the glass
does.
hits extremely different.
Yeah.
It's the lack of microplastics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Tasty.
It's very luxurious.
they're gonna exhume my corpse in 200 years, and I'm sure that my gut will just be, or where my gut once was, will be a small pile of fine powder.
Oh,
All of the microplastics.
I can't wait. They're gonna be like, oh, yeah, he had the plastic Coca-Cola.
This guy
All
was
right,
drinking Coke.
let's go walk some more. Oh man, no, that's good to know. I know this is.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
Any other American slang you picked up?
Not slang, but I've started saying roof instead of roof. Like if I'm talking fast, I'll say rough, and
Where does that come from? That's American shit? Like,
I
that's,
think that's like I want to say.
No, I
like-
think that's what dogs say
I-
at the park.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they also say bark too.
Do you think a dog would say rough and bark?
Yeah, I think
I wonder.
so.
Do you think there's a third thing you might say? Maybe a little wolf.
Mm, yeah, maybe. Sorry, yeah. Man, that was a rough joke.
Yeah. No, but that one's just weird because that's just not my accent. That's just
Oh.
like I got 2 friends from Maine. No, 3 friends from Maine. Okay. I don't
Do you
wanna-
know 3 people from Maine?
I know 3 people from Maine.
Dude,
One of
we
them's-
all know Maine
That's a
doesn't
flex.
exist. That's just a thing that Stephen King created.
It's not well. Okay, I met one of them and then I got introduced to the other 2.
Got it.
So realistically, I know one guy from Maine and his 2 buddies.
Right.
Okay.
So
It still counts.
Yeah, exactly.
You know 3 guys from Maine.
No. I make fun of Maine, but it's all good. You get their slang from those guys then?
a little bit. To be honest, like guys from Maine talk like us
Okay.
by and large.
Maybe they stole it from us.
I feel like it's like certain states that have like serious slang,
Yeah.
like Georgia and
Yeah. I remember I went to Wisconsin for work, and they had like thick accents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Dude, I don't know. And it sucks too, because like Wisconsin, the accents are like distinct, but like the weather's about the same as here. And I came around like September, and I'm like, fuck, man, dude, what the hell? Like, I wanted warmer weather than this.
It was cold. Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold.
Wisconsin, I think most of Wisconsin's north of here,
Yeah.
unless I'm mistaking it with another state.
North of here? I'm really bad at geography, but I think that sounded right.
I don't fucking know.
I just don't care about
We,
Americans.
we fucking watch
Yeah.
movies. We don't know shit.
Yeah, we watch movies.
I'm ready for the hard hitting questions.
Oh, yeah,
I
we're go-
don't watch movies.
You don't watch
I
movies.
very famously don't. There's a short list.
Yeah, I have that list
Are
actually.
you like more like a TV show guy?
No, I
Just don't watch stuff. Watch
just
YouTube
don't
or-
really watch movies. I don't really watch YouTube. Most of my YouTube consumption is on like a second monitor.
So what do you watch?
I don't.
You don't watch?
I don't watch.
You're just built different.
I game. I'm a little bit of a gamer.
Cool.
But other than that, I
Well,
I
that's
read.
that's why I made this list. I think we were talking about it in some group chat where it was like, you've never seen any film, and you're like, oh well, I think I mentioned this. So I'm like, all right, I'll write them down. So here are the top 11 films that Quinn has watched.
yeah.
All right.
I'll re-review them.
Okay, I'm just gonna say the movie, and then you can review it.
Okay.
Drive.
Cinema. Masterpiece. Peak.
Fucking A.
I,
Cinema.
Uncut Gems.
Oh, you're off to a pretty good start. You saw a couple good ones.
Uncut Gems I didn't like.
Oh, no,
on,
never mind.
On two bases. I thought the ending was stupid.
Mm,
I didn't like the ending.
no.
I'm,
Yeah, we both were like unanimously. Okay, explain yourself.
no, I get it. It's thematic, and you know it's. It doesn't resolve because you know a life led in gambling never resolves itself. You always chase the high until it's over. Well,
You don't believe that?
it's just
It's like, dude, I gamble all the time. That's fucking bullshit.
I was just anxious until it was over.
Ah, yeah.
Which I think was the point of the film.
Yeah,
So it worked.
It communicated that well, but it didn't. I didn't like the experience.
that's
Uh-huh.
fair.
And also it made me see Adam Sandler's asshole close up, which I didn't like. I thought
No.
that was.
What do you think of his performance in that movie? then?
Yeah.
I like Adam Sandler.
I mean, yeah. I mean, in that drama, like he's great. I think he needs to do more dramas.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even. I used to, you know, because I think there's a certain shame to liking Adam Sandler.
Mm,
It is definitely his recent comedies, I guess.
It feels like you're not supposed to like Adam Sandler because that's like he's like a kids comedian. Like he makes like lame, stupid movies.
I don't know. I think he's got some gems in his filmography. He's got a lot of bad movies.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of hits.
There's a lot of hits.
There's a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of hits.
No,
And
there's a
have you
ton of
seen
hits.
his stand up?
Oh, his stand-up's good. His recent one.
I don't think
on
I've seen
Netflix was
He has a
good.
recent stand-up.
Yeah, 100%
He's
fresh.
funny.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
No, he's good. And, like when he's actually genuine and like he's like playing songs and stuff. Like I feel that sense of like this is actually really good.
I did not know Adam Sandler did stand up recently. I know like he came up doing stand up in the 90s and shit. But
Yeah, with like the SNL days.
I think there was one released in COVID, which at this point is, you know,
Yeah. I think that's the one I was thinking of.
I think we're thinking about the same one. 100, yeah,
100% fresh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was really good. I do agree though with the Adam Sandler. It's a hit or miss. Like unless you grew up with him, like
People give him a lot of shit for Jack and Jill because
Okay.
it wasn't funny.
yeah, it just
No,
wasn't.
It
But-
was a movie full of like dead jokes.
Yeah.
yeah,
which
but
was
you could you look at almost any big actor's filmography or a guy who's been doing it for like as long as Sandler has. There's duds, lots of duds.
I think it's good to have duds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to have
I
duds.
think it helps you shine when it matters because people will go yo Adam Sandler was funny again.
Yeah.
He released 3 stinkers in a row. And This one's a
Yeah.
winner.
Yeah, I read an
true.
interview from Sandler. He was joking, obviously, but it kind of aligned with what happened. Was he's like, if I don't get nominated for Uncut Gems, I'm just gonna make a shitty comedy. And literally, he didn't get nominated, so he made Hubie Halloween on Netflix.
I watched that.
It just kind of worked out the timing.
That movie sucked.
I think it's really easy to tell from the outside which Adam Sandler movies you're not supposed to watch.
Yeah.
Like you can look at the cover.
Yeah, the poster is extremely telling.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. Uncut Gems was good. I get it. I understand what they were going for. I liked it. They did that well.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it.
Right.
All right.
You weren't a fan of when he was like losing all his money and tried to like get it all back by like betting everything.
Actually, no. I like the soundbite of Adam Sandler saying, "Holy shit, I'm gonna come."
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I actually
fucking
have that
awesome.
written down. That's what you said. Holy shit, I'm gonna come is an amazing line. That's what it says on.
That is an amazing.
Do you know what it says for your review on Drive? I wrote the captions for all these. So for Drive, you're like, I'm like the dude in Drive
That's me. That's literally me.
with the scorpion.
You know what? You know what's crazy? For all of the literally me movies that I've seen,
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Joker,
Okay.
which
That seems like a big one. Yeah.
I feel like I should watch.
I
It
think you'd
hits.
like it.
It hits.
Have you seen Taxi Driver?
No.
Should watch that
That's
first.
another literally me movie.
That's literally me.
Or American Psycho.
Yeah, that's literally
American
Me.
Psycho, I have seen. I feel like I've seen enough TikTok clips of
To see
like
the movie?
of American Psycho clips. I feel like at this point I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
No, it's actually. Don't let the TikTok edits.
It's better than
Bro,
the
determine
he's
your
cool.
opinion.
He's cool.
He's cool. Yeah.
He's
the
cool,
good guy.
but
He's
the
amazing.
movie's fucking good.
Yeah. It's yeah, exactly. It goes hand in hand, Quinn.
You're supposed to look at Patrick Bateman and go, "I want to be that guy."
Yes.
He's hype.
You come back after watching the film with like a suit and tie. And it's
Yeah.
Like, all right, guys.
Let me tell you, I've got some opinions. I've got. I'm,
Hell yeah, man.
What's next?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
that was great.
Yeah.
That was fun. I like that. I don't. Dude, it feels bad to like superhero movies.
No,
At this
don't.
point,
The good ones you can. Yeah, like,
The good ones
Yeah.
you should like.
I liked it though. It was
Yeah.
good. John Mulaney is funny.
he is. Doesn't he play the pig?
He's the
Spider?
pig.
Spider Pig.
He's the pig. I think, and he was great in Puss in Boots too.
He was. He was the villain in that.
Didn't see it. Oh, I'm gonna
Well,
see
you're
it
gonna
tonight.
see it tonight, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually.
With your work.
Wow.
You want to talk about that? or
My
not?
work is having like this like local like community event. I like work for the city,
Okay.
and they're having like this community like free like drive-in event, and they're showing Puss in Boots tonight. So I'm going immediately after this to watch Puss in Boots.
Okay. I'm not gonna spoil it. I don't
Yeah,
want to.
don't
I don't
spoil
wanna,
it.
I
No,
don't wanna,
so no Puss in Boots spoilers, please.
Okay.
You'll ruin my whole day.
I guess after Spider-Man, you talked about this movie called Big Stan. You want to talk about that movie?
Big Stan
Yeah.
is Rob Schneider's power fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
It is Rob Schneider writing and directing and starring in a movie where he's so cool and he gets so fit and he beats up all these big guys and he's so sick and then he gets the girl at the end and then the movie's
Right.
over. Like he faces hardship and then absolutely like does like kung fu magic shit. Like it's not like it's
That's awesome.
like you look at him and it's like, Rob, come on, that guy's like 220. 220 in bulk. Like he's huge. You
Yeah.
didn't even train for this. You
Right.
like you're,
He's not doing any training for this movie, you know.
yeah, if there's one movie on that list that I think that I would like to take back, it is probably I think that's the difference between a Big Stand and an Uncut Gems. Is Uncut Gems I can appreciate even
Yeah.
though I didn't have a good time watching it.
Right.
Big Stand I didn't enjoy watching, and also I feel like I wasted my time.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
I still got something out of Uncut Gems.
Yeah,
Right.
Anxiety.
That might be like your least favorite on the list then. I'm
Big
assuming.
Stan,
Yeah,
easily.
easily.
It doesn't help that Rob Schneider is not funny.
Okay, that's what I was gonna
He's-
ask too, because like you were a Sandler fan. I'm like, okay, but what about his like? I'm not gonna say minions. I'm gonna
Minions?
say friends, his buddies from SNL, like Schneider,
Yeah.
David Spade, Kevin
Spade's
J-
funny.
Spade's good.
Spade's definitely funny.
Spade's funny. Chris Rock is funny.
Sometimes
Oh yeah. Kevin James. What about Kevin James?
Kevin James is like the king of all like. I'm a kind of out of shape guy from Brooklyn.
That's a good.
But you know what? I got a good heart, and I'm gonna fight for what's right. Like I feel like every movie I've ever seen Kevin James in, I've seen Pixels. He's the president.
Oh
in
yeah, he's the
Pixels.
president in Pixels.
Oh
Did you ever
my
see Pixels,
God,
Nathan?
Yes, I think I have.
Holy
yeah.
shit,
But
dude.
yeah, every movie I've ever seen him in. It's not like like a new. Like it's just Kevin James again.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, and same thing with King of Queens for years and years.
King of Queens, yeah,
he
yeah.
played the same fucking guy.
I think that's what cemented
but
it
King of
in.
Queens is good.
King of Queens is good.
No, it's great.
It's
It's
great,
a really good sitcom.
but I
like-
feel like the sitcom wasn't great just because of Kevin James. It was
no,
No.
Jerry Stiller, Leah Remini,
Yes.
Patton Oswalt, like just a bunch of funny people in that show.
it's a fantastic show. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was really well written as well.
Yeah.
Patton Oswalt is not as funny as he would like to be.
No, but he was funny on the show.
He was funny on the show. He's
Yeah.
funny when other people write for him.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's most actors. Just gotta get a good writer. What's the next one? Oh yeah, Parasite.
Parasite's good.
Oh,
I never seen Parasite.
oh, now you changed your.
Why? What did I say?
You said okay. That's what it says on this list that I wrote. It said it was okay.
I think I probably said that because I don't think I enjoyed the experience of watching it, but I think in hindsight and like looking at I don't know. No, I think I have a renewed appreciation for Parasite.
Nice,
I
that's
think
cool.
I think I would probably enjoy watching it again.
Yeah, sometimes you sit with a movie and the ratings get better over time. That happens to me all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Another one that you mentioned out of nowhere was The Big Lebowski.
Oh, The Big Lebowski I've
But-
seen like 7 times.
Nice.
That's what you
You
said
know.
in the text too. I've seen this like 7 times. I literally have that written down here.
Nice.
I'm a broken record.
I've seen this like 7 times.
That's a good movie to rewatch.
At least I'm predictable. I I couldn't do it off dome, but I think if watching through The Big Lebowski, I go line for line.
Line for line.
Damn.
It's
Oh man.
it's great. It's a masterclass. I was like 13, depressed, and my cousin showed me The Big Lebowski, and I'm like, holy fuck, that's literally me. That's
Oh.
me. I'm the dude.
You're the dude.
I'm the dude.
Now that's the original literally character. Is that your favorite character in the movie?
No, they're all great.
Okay.
They're all great. I don't know. You know what though? I feel like who directed that movie?
Oh, the Coen brothers.
They have other movies.
Yep.
That I haven't seen.
Oh, you would love the Coen brothers.
I feel like I should. If we're talking about beginning a film journey, I think I should continue where I started.
I think you would like their work very much. They did a lot of great films like Fargo, No Country for Old Men.
No Country for
That's
Old Men.
That's
is
another good
fucking
one.
fire. That's
I
a
th-
great movie.
I think in terms of comedies, though, if you like the comedy in Big Lebowski, you might like Burn After Reading. That's
Okay.
like an all-star cast, and it's like Brad Pitt plays like a dumb guy who thinks the CIA is like after him or some shit like that. He's like super paranoid, but also trying to act like the big tough guy and stuff. It's like, yeah, I can take down the CIA. Let me just call them up. And he just says like, Mr. CIA. Like he's so stupid that he thinks like,
You know what's another movie I don't think is on that list, but is Brad Pitt is also in. Or unless I'm confusing him with Tom Cruise. I think I'm thinking about Brad Pitt.
what's the movie?
The Big Short.
No, yeah. I don't have it on this list, but we've talked about it. We've
Big
talked about
Short's
Big Short.
great.
great
yeah.
movie. Great
It's-
movie.
It's like it's so. The 2008 financial crisis is so complicated, and
Yeah.
like for
Has-
like a movie with like a less than 2 hour runtime, and like pretty succinctly and like wholly explains the 2008.
It's
financial
never been
crisis.
better explained. The way they explain it with those
Yep.
cutaways, like it's a fucking Family Guy episode, but it just
It's
works so
fucking
well.
great.
It's awesome. I love that movie.
I like almost like mandatory watching. Like you need to sit down and watch it so that you can understand why
Yeah.
why it's bad that housing prices keep on going up
Yeah.
year
Mhm.
after year.
Yep. It's crazy. I remember you recommended that. That was one of the films that you saw before me, and I was like, okay, let me check it out. And I'm like, damn,
Big Short's great.
that was really good.
No,
That's a
it's
really
good.
good cast too.
Yeah, great cast.
Holy shit.
Fucking all-star cast.
I guess next on this list, you told me you saw this on TV. It says it was on TV, and I didn't feel like turning it off. It's called Injustice.
There was like some Superman goes rogue animated
Okay.
movie.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, I was gonna say like that's the video game name.
That's probably what the movie was based on.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
a video game comic.
but it was like I don't know. I watched it. It was pretty. I think I was just bored, and I was like,
It sounded
"Hey,
like-
hey, I saw a movie."
I think you just said it because you knew I had a list. So
Yeah.
it's like, fuck it, let me just mention this one.
I to be honest with you, can't really remember what happened. I think Lois Lane had like a miscarriage.
Yeah, that's Injustice.
and Superman goes crazy and beats the
Yeah.
shit out of Batman.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that comic. I get people's fan or whatever, but anyways, that's the only other comic book film.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. Paddington.
Paddington's great.
Yeah,
Paddington's
Yeah.
that's cinema. That's,
movie.
it truly is. Have you seen the sequel to it, Paddington 2?
I haven't.
Dude,
Me neither.
I need to see it.
you guys are gonna love it.
It's good?
It's really good.
It's a good sequel.
Yeah, it's really good. Hold on, Bree, we saw Paddington 2, right? It was amazing. You chose that one. That was the one you recommended on our movie club. We have a movie club that we like recommend films once in a while,
Okay.
and it's pretty cool.
I was really, I guess I shouldn't be because, whatever, the age of technology that we exist in, but he looks like a real bear. He looks really good. He looks
That's
like
what
a
really
real
impressed
bear.
you about that movie. You're like fucking 5 stars. He looks
Dude,
like a real bear.
The bear technology, man. Dude, the bear technology, man.
Dude, I don't know. He looks like really convincing, and I find sometimes it's hard. Like it's like you can tell it's CGI and it takes you out of it. But I was like, that's a real talking bear, and he's British for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the same thing when I watched the live action Garfield movie. I was like, the cat, the CGI is so real. I just couldn't believe Bill Murray was talking to me. I just could not believe that.
I think I've seen that.
You
I
seen
think I
Garfield?
saw that as a kid.
I saw it too. I just don't remember
Yeah.
what it's about. It's
That's definitely
Garfield.
one of those movies you just see as a kid. Don't remember the plot, but know you've seen.
I know the
Yeah.
poster. The poster's so iconic of him just like with the 2 fingers, like the peace symbol in Garfield.
Didn't he go to Paris?
In the sequel, he went to either Paris or London, and there was a doppelganger cat that.
Oh yeah.
and that's the Tale of Two Kitties. That's
Definitely saw that
you
one
know,
too.
the best sequel ever
okay.
made since The Godfather 2.
Yeah.
That's-
You know what? You know what's a book that's not on that list?
Okay.
My first date as an enterprising young man,
Mhm.
I went to see Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, that's a classic.
Oh,
Romeo and
damn.
Juliet.
It's a romance movie.
Yeah.
It is.
I was 13 or 12.
12.
I was
13,
young.
Yeah.
It was
What was your 12-year-old review of that film? Like,
Yeah.
if you could go back, like,
my. So we held hands in the movie theater and ate popcorn. I was not paying attention. To the
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
I had.
I don't. I,
I
I
was-
don't
yeah.
blame you. It's Romeo and Juliet.
It was pretty good. No, I remember it. I think in hindsight, it's a pretty faithful adaptation of Shakespeare. To garden gnomes. To
garden gnomes.
Animated
I
garden.
was wondering, like,
Shakespeare to Garden Gnomes is fucking hilarious.
see, that's what it was missing. It was missing the gnomes for a Shakespeare adaptation.
Shakespeare's good. Shakespeare's good, and I think it's a crime that he's presented in English class instead of drama class. I think watching Shakespeare on stage versus
better.
like reading Shakespeare and reading all the stage
Yeah.
directions, it's 2 different stories.
Oh, I completely
Yeah.
agree.
What's your favorite Shakespeare story?
It's kind of basic, but I'm gonna say, is it 11 Nights?
Twelfth Night.
12th Night.
Twelfth Night.
12th Night.
Yeah.
Because that one's funny.
Yeah, that's
That
fair.
one's
No, I
still
don't think
funny.
that's basic. I feel like basic is like
Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and
Yeah.
Juliet or like Hamlet.
I like Hamlet.
I feel like is Macbeth not bigger?
I love Hamlet. Hamlet's
Oh, yeah,
great.
yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
Maybe Macbeth is
Macbeth,
bigger. Yeah.
maybe.
I really like Merchant of Venice. Merchant of Venice is really awesome. I even like the movie a lot.
Okay.
Pacino plays. You ever watched the Merchant of Venice movie? Pacino's in it.
Pacino was in a movie, Merchant of Venice.
And he plays the fucking merchant.
Bro, I gotta see that ASAP.
It's amazing.
Holy shit.
They showed that to me in high school.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
And I was like, what the fuck? Is that Al Pacino?
That's Dunkachino, dude.
I think the only reason I thought 12th Night was basic was because that was like the one Shakespeare story that we did, so I just assumed that it was like one of the biggest ones.
I never did that one in school.
It's
No.
it's funny.
I did Hamlet and I did Merchant of Venice and Romeo and Juliet.
Okay. You did those ones.
Romeo and Juliet's the most overrated Shakespeare
Yeah,
story by far.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
I don't know about the Nomeo adaptation, but
Maybe it would have been better.
Romeo and Juliet gets solved with like a crumb of communication.
yeah.
Like Romeo and Juliet is a story that cannot exist post Telegraph.
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't,
No, it's just broken telephone. Like legit.
but that doesn't happen.
I know.
Yeah.
Like like,
It's kind of a dated.
oh, our phones aren't working, and also a plane is coming out of the sky.
Romeo and Juliet is like that. I do like Hamlet though. Hamlet has has some fire speeches.
Oh, Hamlet's fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hamlet's definitely fire.
Like as I was reading this, because like I like Macbeth, but it gets a little too like, all right, it's just action violence, which is fine. It's just I don't know.
Listen, if you're a medieval peasant, maybe you want to see people fight.
Oh no, yeah,
Maybe you want to see,
Yeah.
sure, fighting to the death is banned, but fighting to the almost death on stage
Mhm.
isn't banned.
that's true.
There's still blood.
That's fair. I guess as a medieval peasant, Shakespeare was throwing out some good ones.
He wasn't a peasant. He was very rich.
No, I meant like the medieval peasants watching his plays.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Because it's like literature, but you don't have to be able to read. It's like literature, but someone tells it to you.
Yeah.
That's literally just movies, Quinn. that's literally just movies. It's like, why I gotta read this book? Is there a movie for it?
Romeo and Juliet's kind of cinema. I don't.
It is kind of cinema. Could it be that plays became movies once the technology came by?
That would be crazy.
Yeah. isn't it?
That's a little conspiratorial. There's still theaters
be
where you can go see movies.
Yeah. I was trying to make a joke out of that.
Hit me with the next one.
Oh yeah. Fifth Element.
Bad.
You really didn't like it.
I
You
actually
said
didn't like it.
you said very mid. Can't believe they made a whole movie about Boron without mentioning it once. Bruce Willis looks weird.
Yeah, Bruce Willis looks weird, and that movie is horny.
Yeah.
That movie's horny.
I mean,
That movie thinks that you are too. I think is kind of my issue with it.
I guess that's fair. I wasn't a fan of Chris Tucker in that movie. He gets a little too annoying.
Yeah, no, it's a little much, and
little
it's
much.
just, and also like I don't. It's like it's a sci-fi movie, but I feel like I'd like a little more like establishing of the universe, like
Right.
a
Fair
little
enough. Right.
anything. I feel a little thrown into it, and it feels all a little cookie cutter. Feels like this is it's a sci-fi movie because sci-fi's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. It definitely felt like it was like Blade Runner influence, right? Have you seen Fifth Element?
I've seen.
Yeah. It had that 90s weird aesthetic to it. Also, Bruce Willis's hair is fine. What are you talking about?
He should have shaved earlier.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah. But he's fucking Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he's Bruce Willis. Whatever.
What year did Fifth Element come out?
97. He probably had a toupee at that point.
He was like,
Yeah, he wasn't like
done
he
already.
wasn't moonlighting
No.
David Addison, whatever.
Dude, once that widow's peak hits, I want to say like
he was
two
done
and a
in-
half inches
He was done in
back.
Pulp Fiction.
You
Yeah.
gotta shave it, man.
Jude Law still has it. Jude Law's rocking it.
Listen, all the power to them, but it's
Jude Law's still rocking.
Is it-
but
is it-
I haven't seen Jude Law much recently. So.
Oh, I mean that's fair. Maybe that's why. Shit.
speaking as a bald man who went bald very young. Just shave it.
Shave
Just
it,
shave
man.
it.
Yeah.
There's no fear.
Nah,
There's and you save a lot of money on shampoo.
definitely
I promise you.
Haircuts too.
haircuts too.
Damn man.
Huge.
Haircuts.
It's easy. You know what's the grossest part about shaving your head is you come to the realization that your hair doesn't have oil. Your scalp does.
I did not know that.
Damn.
It's
We're covering the fucking real issues here.
This is the real talks. This is what the real and real talks means.
yeah.
The other film you already mentioned briefly was Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Puss in Boots great.
You go see that in theaters?
No, I saw it in I actually paid for it on YouTube
Cool.
because
How many of these movies have you seen in theaters? Like, are you like when was your last theater experience?
Ooh.
it would have been
I think it was when we went to go see Incredibles, but it was sold out, so then we went and saw that weird movie instead that I didn't like, but I can't remember. It was like the Night at the El Dorado or whatever. I think
no. Oh, you know what? That's a
Oh,
fucking
Night at the
great
El
movie.
Royale.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
No, that was a fucking great movie.
Dude,
That's a
the
sleeper hit.
polar opposite opinions on that.
No, oh my god.
I've heard good and bad things about it though. It's like I've heard both sides.
Bad Times at the El Royale.
Bad Times at the Euro. Yeah,
Fucking peak.
Yeah.
That's cinema.
yeah. Okay, I'm adding that one to the list. then.
Really?
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it was bonkers. I felt like I was watching a Tarantino movie that wasn't directed by Tarantino,
That's what a lot of people have said about that movie.
but like in a good way. Like it didn't feel like it was like just
Knock off.
hacking his shit. Like it was just. Can I swear?
Yeah,
I,
I mean,
I
I
kind of
s-
have been.
I think I've dropped a couple of
F bombs.
already.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I've seen most, I think, of the Tarantino movies. As
Oh,
well.
so you've seen some shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
So you've seen what about like the classics like Godfather? Have you seen it?
No, no,
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Okay. so-
Basically
so
no mafia
Tarantino is
movies.
most of like the classics you've seen.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite from him? Like,
He did Django.
yeah, Django was good.
I like Django.
Django's my favorite.
Django's funny.
Yeah.
Django's got jokes.
Django's a masterpiece.
yeah, it's great.
It's
Yeah.
so love the soundtrack, love the performances.
The soundtracks is amazing.
Holy shit.
Tarantino soundtracks are all amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch his last film. I think the last one on the list that I wrote down here was the Here Comes the Boom. I think we briefly
Oh.
talked. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Kevin James.
Kevin James, that is a better movie than Big Stan.
It
That came
seemed
out,
like
in
it.
like early 2010s, right?
Yeah, 2010, 2011.
Yeah, I think I went to
Yeah.
go see that in theaters back in the day.
I think I'm gonna say this having not seen the other movie that I'm referencing, but it feels like Kevin James wanted to make School of Rock.
I guess by the poster, you could kind of get that impression.
I also haven't seen School of Rock.
School of Rock.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
School Rock hits.
Is that your favorite film, Christian? Oh, okay. I
You love
remember
School
you.
of Rock?
It's,
It's
a
a
really,
great
it's a
movie,
really
yeah.
good movie. Yeah, yeah. But I guess because he's a teacher.
School of Rock used to give on YTV back in the day.
Yeah.
really.
That's how I saw it.
I watched School of Rock multiple times on YTV. You watched it on YTV as well? Yeah.
That and the Flintstones movie.
Yes, it did. Yeah, that's a
John
Wait,
Goodman.
That movie
that's
sucks.
John Goodman.
That movie sucks.
Flintstones. Well, no, don't say that, man.
I'm sorry,
Dude.
man.
That's John Goodman.
John Goodman, Rick Moranis,
I know.
Universal. They changed it to Universal. That's because Because it's the Stone Age. Oh my god, man, that film is Kino. The sequel sucks though. Anyways, what were you saying about Kevin James? Here Comes the Boom was like School of Rock.
That is like a purely like outsider opinion.
Okay. It's,
Yeah, I haven't seen School of Rock, so
Oh.
Is Jack Black funny?
yeah,
Yes.
dude. Have you seen Nacho Libre?
The verdict is yes.
You've never seen Nacho Libre?
I haven't, and every time I see, like, I think I saw. What did he do? He did. I saw the new Jumanji,
Okay, yeah.
and then I want to say it was like I Gilligan's Island,
Gilligan's Island.
where they're like small.
Oh, Gulliver's Travels.
Gulliver's Travels.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's a bad one.
Is that why I don't like
So you've
Jack
seen
Black?
only bad.
Yeah,
Jack
you've
Black.
only seen the bad ones.
Okay, because every time I see him, I'm like, damn, he's kind of annoying.
Nah.
No,
You gotta
Gulliver's-
watch. You gotta watch Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre, Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, you know what? Okay,
Kung Fu
actually, I like
Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda.
He kills it as Bowser in the new Mario.
Yeah.
I'm not watching that on an ideological basis. I'm not willing to watch like an Illumination
Yeah.
Mario movie.
The thing is, it's good.
I
Yeah. It's their best movie.
It's Illumination's
which isn't saying
best
much,
movie.
but yeah.
the original Despicable Me is good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But Mario's better.
Like
I
I
really
would
think
yeah,
so,
it's
yeah.
it's since the first one, this is their best thing that they've put out there.
I think I kind of just don't like Chris Pratt.
I mean, that's fair too. He's been in a lot.
Who is Luigi again?
Charlie Day.
Charlie
Charlie
Day.
Day's great.
He kills it though.
Dude, yeah. Charlie Day's in it. Seth Rogen, I could not defend him as Donkey Kong though. He just sounds like Seth Rogen.
He just played Seth Rogen. But
yeah. Like I'm sorry,
it's
that's
still
not
funny to me. But
Seth Rogen is in the movie when
Wait,
dying alive.
does Donkey Kong does he do like a Seth Rogen
Yeah.
laugh?
He does the laugh,
yeah.
man. Whoa, you didn't think?
immediately,
Well, you're acting like he's gonna change his voice for the movie.
immediately.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Like he punches Mario and then he starts laughing like Seth Rogen. Like that's literally what happens in the scene.
Donkey Kong. I want to see Donkey Kong smoking weed and then beating the shit out
Yeah.
of Mario.
He kind of does. I
kinda
mean, not
does.
the weed part, but you know, he does a lot of dancing and fighting.
Wow.
Yeah, would recommend the Mario film.
Okay.
What were we talking? Jack Black. What else? Jack Black is he good in?
Well,
I like Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Oh yeah, he was in King Kong. That was a classic.
Yeah. I like it.
I might have seen that.
That's like yeah, CGI monkey
It's CGI
Fighting-
fest. Yeah.
fighting dinosaurs.
I don't think he
Pacific
looks as
Rim.
realistic as
Oh!
Paddington.
Pacific Rim. It's good.
That's good.
It's really good.
It's a big monster.
It's a big monster. It sucked because I saw the trailer for the sequel. I was like, oh, I can't wait to watch it. And then I saw the trailer and it looked like a cartoon for kids. Like everything was so bright, it looked super fake. Because remember the first Pacific Rim? It was like at night in the rain, and they're like fighting the kaiju monsters.
I wouldn't have mind. I think it probably would have helped if Pacific Rim happened during the day. It was hard to see it sometimes.
Look, here's the thing. It just didn't look good. Like sometimes, like you can film a scene at daytime, but it's just like I don't know. You got to make it look good. You know?
I guess.
I don't know.
I think it's just I don't. There's I find a lot of movies are really dark. Not
That's
like
true.
in like a just physically
In
dark.
like
It's
Yeah.
can't
difficult to
fucking
fucking
see?
see what's happening.
Yeah.
Somebody actually talked about that with the Disney live action remakes, and the reason why is because like if you actually brighten it, everything is lit like flat, like super bad, but it's easier to set up. So they're like, ah, fuck. Well, the green screen light doesn't match with like the onset light, and it's like, just desaturate, like just make it darker, and it looks more realistic, but it doesn't, you know.
See, this is the insider movie. This is the knowledge that I didn't have. See, my what I had supposed is that actually they're just stupid and they don't know that it looks bad.
No, they know it looks bad, but they're just trying to hide it.
Oh.
Yeah.
For it's cheaper, it's quicker. Yeah. That's why you don't have to put effort into it.
I think the last movie I saw in theaters, you asked earlier,
Yeah.
was the Jordan Peele
Nope.
Us.
Oh, Us.
Oh, us. Okay.
Is that the
Okay.
one? There's a bunch of
That's like what,
clones under
2018?
America.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
2018?
it's like the family's doppelganger, but like they're the evil family of the. Yeah.
Dawn got me.
Did you like it?
I liked it, but I spook easy.
Did you see Get Out?
Is Get Out the one I'm thinking about?
Get Out is the one.
No,
where
the
he
one you're
goes to
talking, the one that you just
Yeah,
talked about is Us.
Okay.
But Get Out is Jordan Peele's first film,
Yeah,
and
he's-
it's probably his most popular.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. No, I liked Us. I'm not a big horror guy. I get spooked easy, but
Yeah.
I liked it. I think the reason why I didn't like it is because I was also brought in under false pretenses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Don was like, "Hey, do you want to go see this movie with us? We're in town." I'm like, "Sure." He's like, I'm like, "Oh, or sorry, I didn't say yes because I was like, what?
You're like, I don't know.
I was like, what type of movie is it?"
10 movies. I don't know.
He's like, it's Jordan Peele. It's like a comedy. I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh,
false
whoa.
pretenses.
And then I got in, and like the worst part is that like the first like half hour is a comedy. It's like
Yeah.
a family like vacation comedy.
Yeah.
And then it gets weird, and I'm like, and then afterwards I'm like, "Yo, was that supposed to be a comedy?" He's like, "No, it was."
Yeah.
That's such a shitty thing to do. Where it's just like, hey, do you want to watch this comedy? And it's like Hereditary.
Yeah.
And then you come out of the theater and it's just like, what kind of jokes were those? And it's just like, dude, I don't know, man. Worst comedy ever. It was a decent horror film, but I don't know.
No, I liked it, but I probably would have liked it more if I'd gone in under.
Yeah.
You should check out Get Out. It's his best.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele's peak.
But everything I've seen, Jordan Peele is like wildly talented.
Yeah.
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 Nope was good too.
Nope was good too.
Yeah,
but-
he's got a good run as a director, and
Yeah.
it's like he's also really, really funny on Key and Peele. So I don't know. I just looked at the time, and that's all the time we have. It was nice talking to you, Quinn, about movies.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this was great,
Thanks for
man.
I like your movie taste, Quinn.
Yeah,
I gotta say I do.
I hope I was able to bring like an outsider perspective,
You
even
did.
though I've seen
Yeah.
a bunch of the same movies.
but it's refreshing. It's good when you're like talking about uncut gems, and it's not like I don't know the same shit. It's like actually, I don't know.
It made me anxious, and I didn't like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's honest.
And the difference is it made me anxious and I loved it.
Yeah,
and I was
same.
like, how does this movie make me feel like this?
It made me
Yeah.
want benzos, man.
That's a good place to wrap.
Yeah, so that's all the time we have. Thank you all for joining us at the Real Talk interviews. If you want to see more, click like, share, subscribe, comment below, and yeah, take care, y'all.
Take care. Brush your hair.